Hi, today we are going to see about linear equation with one variable. Before getting into this topic, I would like to wrap up the concept, the basics in algebra. First, can you tell me what is this? For I'll list you some examples like 48 minus 7. These are numbers, right? But in algebra, we gave them a special name called constant, because it is going to carry only its value. The value is not going to change. It is not going to vary. So it is called as constant, right? I think you knew this before. So now next, what are these called as? These are alphabets, and in algebra we name the alphabets as variables. Yeah. And then we know the basic operations. What are the operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So these are the operations. These are the symbols of operations, right? So we give special name to these symbols as operators. So algebra is made up of only the constants, variables, and the operators. Simple as that. So now I'm going to like make build a expression using these three. For example, it is 4, right? So 4, I use an operator minus and x. So a combination of constant, variable, and operator is named as expression. Yes. And then when you put when you equate the expression to 0, when you equate it to 0, you get an equation. So this is how the equation is formed. And now we are going to see linear equation. Yes. Now you understood what is an equation, right? So any equation with the with degree 1 is called as linear equation. So any equation with degree 1 is called linear equation. And it is all here in the statement itself, it is said that one variable, let it be x or y, whatever, but like the linear equation is formed using only one variable. Now can you frame an equation with one variable? Yeah. So now I'm going to make it. Say for example 7x plus 8 equal to 0. Here the variable x is the only variable, and it has the degree 1, so it is an linear equation with one variable. Yes. So now let's come to the definition part. The linear equation is one variable is an equation which is expressed in the form of ax plus b equal to 0, where a and b are real numbers. What are real numbers? It can be either rational number or irrational number, whole number, integer, like whatever it can be. So these are real numbers, right? And x is a variable. And remember, for linear equation, you will get only one solution. Suppose if it was a quadratic equation is something with degree 2, right? So it has two solutions. And coming to cubic equation, it is formed with degree 3, it has degree 3. So it has three solutions. So based upon the degree, it has the solutions. And then now we are going to see few examples of linear equation with one variable. So 3x equal to 1. Can you find the solution? How to find the solution? You are going to transpose Transpose means you're going to put all the constants, all the numbers to one side and all the variables to one side. Here, this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So I'm keeping the variable here and moving it that side. Here I have divided by 3 on both sides. So 3x by 3 is x and 1 by 3. That is what I get. And now on changing it, first I'm like 22x, right? I bring this minus 1 to this side and so it gets us 22x equal to 1. And on further proceeding, I get x equal to 1 by 22. So this is how we find the solution. Now can you do and tell me what is the answer? What would be the answer for this? Keeping the variable one side and transposing the numbers to next side with change of sign. So it is going to be minus 20 for x and x equal to minus 20 by 4. I am dividing 4 on both sides. So my answer is minus 5. So we could observe that the every equation has only one solution. Yeah, every equation has only one solution. That is what we have seen before. Number of degree equals number of solution. Next, now let us solve this equation. Consider this and solve this. Yeah. First step, transpose the variables to one side and the constants to another side. So minus 3x, right? So when it comes to left hand side, it would become plus 3x. There would be change in operation. If it is minus, it is going to change into plus, and if it is plus, it is going to change into minus. If it is multiplication, it is going to change into division, and if it is division, it is going to change into multiplication. Yeah, so now I'm going to keep 19 here and bring this minus 9 to the right hand side, so that would become plus 9. So on adding this together, 8x equals 28. And then so x equals 28 by 8. On simplifying further, I'm going to divide it by 4 table, so it becomes 2 and here it is 7. So the solution of this equation is 7 by 2. What is meant by the solution? Have you ever thought about it? Solution is a number which satisfies this equation. If you substitute the value of x equal to 7 by 2 here, your equation will be balanced. They would satisfy the equation. Yeah, so that is what. So now coming into the next topic, so next question. I think yeah, that's the question here. One second. Yeah, these are very easy questions. You could do it by yourself without seeing the board. 2x equals 4. So x equal to 4 by 2. That would become 2 on dividing it further. Yes. And the next question, 12m. Don't get confused whether it can be any variable. Maybe it should, like, don't think it should be only x or only y. All is it. It can be any variable, any alphabet. Okay. So next, 12m equals 6 plus 10. This minus 10 is moved to the side as plus 10. So 12m would be equal to 16. So m equal to 16 by 12. Yeah. So on simplifying further, I'm going to divide it by table 4. So that would be 4 by 3. So here we have got the value of m as 4 by 3. Now I shall clear another part on substituting the value of em in the question. Let us check whether this equation is satisfied, is balanced or not. 1 time, 4 times. So 4 times 4 is 16 minus 10 equals 6. So 6 equals 6. Yeah, so we got the answer right. 6 equals 6. So we got it right. So next we are going to see about a word problem. Yeah. Here, the length of the legs of an isosceles triangle is 4 meter more than its base. So what is an isosceles triangle? Any triangle with two sides equal is known as isosceles triangle, right? So let us consider the triangle ABC, and this is going to be the base, and these two are the legs of the triangle, right? And it is said that the length of the leg is 4 meter more than the base. I don't know what is the value of base. So let me consider it as x. So the next statement, 4 meter more than the base. So x plus 4. More than, you have to use the operation plus. When you see the term more than, you have to use the operation plus, addition. Yeah. And if the perimeter of a triangle is 44 meter, we are given the perimeter value as 44 meter. Find the length of the sides of a triangle. We are asked to find the length of the sides. Like we are asked, the main purpose is to find the x. Here the perimeter, what is the perimeter? It is the length of the sides, right? So we are going to add all the length given, like the value we have it together. So starting from the base, I have x, and as I have two legs, I am going to multiply 2 times x plus 4. As I have two legs, I am going to multiply it by 2, and the perimeter is given as 44 meter. So I have x here, and 2 times x equals 2x plus 2 times 4 equals 8. That is equal to 44. And I'm simplifying further, x plus 2x is 3x plus 8 equals 44. And then, one second. So 3x equals, I'm going to move this plus 8 to the right hand side, so that would become minus 8. So on simplifying further, 44 minus 8 equals 36. So 3x equals 36. So x equals 36 by 3, which is 12 meter. So now we have found the base. X equal 12 meter. Now can you tell me what would be the length of the leg? It is 12 plus 4 and 12 plus 4, right? So the sides of the triangle is equal to 12, the length of the base, and 12 plus 4 is 16, right? 16 comma 16, as I have two legs in isosceles triangle. So we have found the sides of a given, find the length of the sides of the triangle. So it is found. Now moving to the next, here are some questions for practice. You can note it down and we shall solve it in next class.